Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you guys are doing well. As you all know, every Saturday it's our photo walk day. We will try to bring different cameras for each walk. In my opinion, this is not a good idea because it's better to just use one camera and one lens for all occasions. I believe this is the only way you will get to know the camera well. But nope, this is not happening for us. So for last week, for the walk, Carmen decided to use the Olympus Pen F, a tiny little camera that has reached the cult status. Now Carmen used the Agfa Vista 400 paired with the 40mm lens. The funny thing is, I don't know where she got the film from. The film actually looked quite nice. Normally for our walk, we will finish about like 2 to 3 rolls per person. But with this half-frame camera, she only needed 1 roll of film. You actually save quite a bit of money in the long run, so that's good. Looking from these images, I would say the camera is pretty darn good. And we don't do any optical enlargements, so half frame is perfectly okay for us. I mean seriously, if you were to print something, we would use the digital cameras. So to me, half frame, full frame, or even all the way to 6x6, they're all the same to me. The format that makes a real jump is the 4x5, aka the large format photography. I have those large format cameras all the way to 8x10, but I am not touching them for the time being. Well, what do I think about this camera? First off, it's light and it's a really good looking camera, and the lens, they take really good images. The viewfinder, it's bright enough for me, but I do find it to be really small. And frankly, 72 shots per roll, it's a bit too much for me. I guess it's only reasonable to keep everything small. I mean, just look at the frame. It's half the size of the regular 35 full frame. Focusing is similar to the Nikon FM2, which is not a coupling. So the Pen F is ASLR. So basically you will get some kind of a minor vibration the moment you press the shutter. But it's so light, it's not even an issue at all. Now this Pen F has a built-in light meter. It uses the exposure number rather than the actual f-stops. I find it to be a bit pain in the butt, so I am using my phone for the exposure, which works out just fine for me. Now take note, if you hold the camera horizontally or normally, the image will be in the portrait mode. It's not as easy as it seems to shoot. I think this is good because it trains you to see in the vertical mode. Now in addition to this 40mm lens, I also have the 50 to 90 tele lens. I don't particularly like the lens, so I mean Pen F is supposed to be small and compact. Well, the lens it's big, but it is manageable. It's not heavy, it's just clumsy. And using a lens that is actually bigger than the camera itself, I think it's a bit odd. So in my personal opinion, just stick with the prime lens. Just keep everything small. This is a compact camera, so keep everything compact. I mean, I do like the focal length to be around 85 to 100, but this lens compared to the camera, it's not well balanced. So I'm happy with this 40mm lens, and if possible, I would prefer getting a wider lens. Now if you guys want to know more about this Pen F, check out the link below. This guy is actually kind enough to scan the whole manual and upload it on his site. So go ahead and check it out if you are curious about this camera. I mean, the scanned documents are, I believe, to be the original official manual. So it's definitely worth checking it out. So should you rush out and get yourself a Pen F? Maybe if you're into being hip. I mean, I got this camera like more than 10 years ago because it really looks good. But my regular cameras are the X-Band, the Minox, and even the FM2. Alright guys, that's it for today. I will see you guys next week. Bye!